Even though you can't attend a Timbers or Thorns game in person, you can still come face to face with Portland's soccer history.
Absolutely. Joe V is here to tell us about a new exhibit from the Oregon Historical Society. Hey, Joe.
Hey, good morning, guys. Yeah, this goes back to a time before the Timbers Army, before the MLS, before everyone in Portland was wearing scarves. It's a story of the Rose City and more than 4 decades of footy. I am representing the Timbers and the Thorns today here with Carrie Timchuk of the Oregon Historical Society for We Are the Rose City. Carrie, this is all about the history of soccer right here in Portland.
The history of soccer, great anniversaries this year. This is the 45th anniversary of the founding of the North American Soccer League Timbers, where Portland first got soccer fever. It's the 10th anniversary of the MLS Timbers, the Timbers, the Thorns, the Portland Pilots. Everyone is soccer crazy here. So tell them the story of how that happened and why it happened.
So it's the 45th anniversary of professional soccer in Portland, and this is telling that story here.
Longtime Portlanders would remember 1975, the year when the Timbers came to Portland, the North American Soccer League. Attendance went from 8,000 from the first game to over 30,000 as the season went along.
And if you look over here, you can see a season ticket, a whopping $44. No wonder it was so popular. We've got a couple historical figures here and their ties to soccer. One is a man I've met, Timber Jim, the original mascot of the Portland Timbers. And then tell us about Mildred Schwab.
Again, Mildred Schwab was a Portland City Commissioner. She loved the Timbers, kind of adopted the whole team. She attended every game with her German Shepherd Blitz in tow. These are Mildred's pom-poms.
People in Portland know it's not just about professional soccer. We have some very successful college programs as well.
And Clive Charles is one of the most influential figures in that. Played for the Timbers and then coached at University of Portland.
This ring is one that Coach Charles got for participating in the 2000 Olympics, and this one for winning the national championship at UP.
UP.
So this is the universe of soccer. Explain.
It shows how soccer began very early on in the 60s or 50s at high school and college and professional and youth.
In 1965, there was exactly one high school soccer program at Catlin Gable.
Must have been pretty lonely to play.
Yeah, I don't know who they played, but decades later, look at this. You've got hundreds throughout the state. I think half the fun of going to a Timbers or Thorns game is not just watching the game, it's watching the fans. And this area is all about the fans.
Absolutely. The Timbers Army is part of the soccer culture here. The items they have, the hats they wear, the shirts they wear, the songs they chant.
These are the actual lyrics right here.
Go ahead, why don't you sing one?
Well, I don't know if I can sing all of these.
Probably not all of them on family TV.
When I root for the Timbers. There we go. Tempo was a little off.
Exactly. The history of sports is also the history of our culture. What better way to celebrate how Portland has become Soccer City, USA?
We Are the Rose City is going to be just on display through April of next year at the Oregon Historical Society. So, guys, I've been digging up some Portland soccer facts. All right, a little pop quiz here. In 1975, the first season of the Timbers, they actually made it to what they called the Soccer Bowl. That was the championship of the North American Soccer League. They didn't win. They were the Western Conference champions, though. Do you know who beat them? This is for a big prize here. Who beat them in the 1975 Soccer Bowl?
Can I phone a friend, Tony Martinez?
Tony?
I hope it wasn't the Sounders.
It wasn't the Sounders. Okay. It was the Tampa Bay Rowdies. Who could forget the Tampa Bay Rowdies, your 1975 NASL champions? But there you go. They've been winning championships ever since, 45 years ago.
Cool. Very cool. I love it. I need to go visit.
Yeah, they have so many fun things.
Looks
Joe.
awesome. Thanks so much, Joe.
Got it.